Hey, whatever. So y'all know that usually when I come on here, I'm always playful, having fun, turning up. Y'all know me. Um, I do all that smiling and laughing to keep from crying because it's really sad over here and really depressing to say the least. And last night I really suffered with the heat and not being able to breathe and the electric being cut off. I have more, the electric cut off more times over here with a solar than I've ever seen before. So I gave my daughter 200 CDs to put on the electric. That was 2 days ago. Unfortunately, it only lasted one day. Go figure, right? I'm just looking at everything like, what the fuck is going on? So my mistake I made was I should have did that shit myself. And then my electric still would have been on and I wouldn't have suffered like I did last night. The other thing was, which is weird as fuck, well, at my birthday party, one of the subscribers gave me some money and I put the money in my clutch, went to go get my big bag with my change of clothes and put the clutch inside my bag. As I was going to dance, I had my bag in my hand. I would prefer to have my bag in my hand, even if the bag didn't match with what I had on, and the fact that the bag was big, I still would prefer to have it in my hand or right there where I could see it while I'm dancing. I was drinking and having a good time, but you can't trust no one. So I had all my girls with me, the ones that I adopted, the ones that I take care of, right? I had them with me. One of them, which is my cousin, asked me for my bag. So I gave it to her because she was saying, oh, the bag is heavy, you don't need to be dancing with it. So I gave it to her. I get home later that night, look in my bag, and my money gone. It's pretty peculiar how she asked for my bag and now my money is gone. Need I remind you that I take care of her? It doesn't matter what you do. Nothing will ever be enough. Then I had someone staying with me. They always love to stay with you. And she found out that I was taking one of the girls with me when I leave. And she tried to poison her. When I tell you, this shit is fucking stressful. I tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. So there's a lot of lessons to be learned over here, and I'm here to learn them for you so I can report back to you my findings. And I want to put this in a very good way that I won't offend anyone. Y'all know I'm very transparent. I say what's on my mind. I say how I feel. I I could tell you a joke, but I'll tell you no lie. I swear to you, I won't. I report back to you just exactly how it is. Okay? Never sugarcoat anything because I'm not fucking Willy Wonka. But when I tell you, read the caption and read it clearly. Trust no one in Ghana. And I mean what I say. And I say what I mean. Because I'm going to tell you, y'all ever heard it was a little saying that they used to say back in the day? Well, I heard it a couple times about Africa. And they used to always say, when an African leaves in Africa, he don't tell no one, not even his mama. And that's deep. When he arrives to his destination, he'll call and say, hey, I have traveled. But until then, he keeps his mouth closed. It's for a reason, because he can't even trust his own peers, family, friends, or foe. No one. Okay? When I say no one, I don't care if you married to a Ghanaian. Don't trust that nigga either. You know, you be having it like you can't trust a man that you with in the States. You be like, this nigga be out there tricking. He be at the strip club. He be doing this and doing that, doing this and doing that. Neil, I must say that Ghanaian men treat you good. They treat you like queens. But poverty's still a thing. And when poverty strikes, people turn like a thief in the night. And people will be different, honey. When it comes to money, oh my God, I know all about it. I'm like social services. When people need money, they come to me. When people need a house, they come to me. When people need a car, they come to me. When people having hard times, they come to me. They put all that shit right here on me. But when I'm hurting, I'm fucked up, I don't go to nobody but my mind. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this shit. So with that being said, like, you'll have a nigga over here, you can't trust his ass either. You'll be like, I love him, he treat me good, but it's something about that nigga, like, can I really trust him? And I'm telling you, I cannot trust my husband as far as I could throw his ass, and I can't throw his ass. If I gave him 1 CD and 50 pesos, and I said, hey, go get me an egg and come back, and he came back and said, Mommy, there was no eggs out there, I'd be like, nigga, give my money back. Because I don't know what the fuck he finna do. I don't know. Like, I remember one time he told me, I had gave him some money, and he was like, my sister fell ill. She's in the hospital, and all the family is going to put money down. So I end up giving her the money that you gave me so she could pay her hospital bills, and I need more. I said, nigga, well, you gonna be broke right with her ass then, because you ain't getting no more. Like, you gotta really do that. And it's sad. It's really sad. Everybody who around you are around you for a reason. I remember my son, my 15-year-old son, he asked me, how many people gonna be at your party? How many invitations did you send out or whatever? And I said about 100 people should be there. He said, remember, Mom, if you don't remember nothing else, everybody don't like you. I was blown away. I was like, okay, 15-year-old. Those words out of the mouths of babes. I'm telling you, because those young children, they be knowing some shit. Especially mine. Oh my God, my children are like adults. It's like 5 adults in the whole house. And I'm like the child in the house. So I'm the kid, and I got the 5 adults in the house watching me. So my kids are introverts. So they stay in the house, they study, they look at people, they pay attention, they watch people, they watch their surroundings. Very intuitive. You know, they make sure, my daughter, she has discernment. She would tell you in a minute, that bitch ain't for you. Go ahead and tell her, kick her to the curb. I'd be like, why you being mean? She'd be like, I'm not being mean, I'm just being real. I'd be like, damn, Mommy. But, like, my children know. They know. Like, and it'd be so crazy because I'd be the one like, come on, y'all, let's go have fun, let's go party, let's go turn up, let's go outside. And they'd be like, Mom, do you know when you go outside you spend money? Like, let's sit in the house, let's relax, watch TV, read a book. I'm like, I'm appalled. Okay, this is my children talking to me, but I raised them well. But let's go back to the subject, okay? Let me not veer off because sometimes I do that. So, what I was saying was, don't trust nobody because everybody's around you for a reason. I could tell you so many stories. I've been here for almost 2 months and I'm ready to go the fuck back home. Okay? This shit will drain you. It will take everything out of you. First of all, when you come over here, you budget for you. You don't take in consideration everybody else. But baby, let me tell you, you will have everybody and their mother trying to dig in your pockets. It'll be people just around you saying, oh, let me cook for you. Let me clean up. Let me carry your bags. Hey, don't do that. Don't do this. And you just think, oh, they just nice. They want something. That's what the fuck they is. They want something. You'll go to eat because you hungry. You like, let me go ahead and get something to eat while I'm out. And you'll have like 2 or 3 people with you. They sit there and look like little pitiful ass. And then you gotta feed their asses too, honey. So then you're like, damn. So I was supposed to spend 20 CDs, but now I end up spending 80 CDs because I had to feed everybody. And they would gladly take that shit without telling you no. The only time they'll tell you no, like if your driver, if you're trying to feed your driver and your driver thinking that you want to take the money away from him that you're supposed to give him because you fed him, then he won't eat so he can get all the money. So you have stuff like that. But you'll have people who will come to you lie, like okay, for instance, this girl's called me crying and screaming in the phone. Oh my God, I just got robbed. I can't believe this. This is too bad. This is pitiful. This. I don't have no more money. Just to see if I can give them some money. Then you'll have somebody, you'll buy a nigga a phone. Oh, my phone spoiled. I have no way of contacting anybody. I'm suffering so bad. You'll buy the nigga a phone, and before you know it, he leaves and he comes back and say he don't got the phone no more. And you're like, what happened to the phone? He be like, oh, I lost it on the Trotro or something like that. And you be like, nigga, you know you sold that shit. Like, for what? Like, why do y'all do shit like that? Or then you'll have somebody call you and say, I know I was supposed to come and get you. I was supposed to do this, but I really need some money because my brother fell sick and he needs me to pay bills and he needs me to help out. Like, how you trying to help a nigga you can't even help yourself? Like, for real. We in the States, that when something happens to our brothers or sisters, if we ain't got it, and if they ain't got it and we ain't got it, then tough titties. You need to figure that shit out. That's your situation. But over here, it's like, oh, it's everybody in the family need to come together, pull together, and get the money to help the brother because he's sick. I don't want to hear no more of them fucking sob stories. I don't want to hear no more people dead and they need help with the funeral. I don't want to hear no more people got robbed and they don't have nothing left in their house and all that. Y'all know what the fuck was going on when y'all grew up here. And then I definitely don't need nobody telling me, oh, Ghana is choked, fuel prices gone up, I don't have no money, I'm doing bad, I haven't ate, it's messed up over here. Nigga, I can see that. Fucking Stevie Wonder could see that shit. But what was you doing before I got here? The same thing you was doing before I got here is the same thing you need to do now. Don't put that burden on me. So you'll be having like, bullshit like that happen, and then you will trust people, and then they'll spend it or do something else with it, lie to you, or you'll give a nigga some money and tell him, hey, I need you to go get this thing for me. He'd be like, all right, it's gonna be 100. Let's say he'll say it's gonna be 2,000 CDs. You give him 2,000 CDs. He call you back, be like, oh, the man said he can't do it because he need more money, so it's gonna be 2,005. And you be like, well, you know what? Bring my money back. I don't even want it now. And, oh no, okay, I can work it out. I'll see what I could do. Oh nigga, you should have saw what you could do before you called me with the bullshit. So obviously you was bullshit in the first place, like they take you for a fucking fool, like you ain't been there, done that. Don't come for me, please, because I'm already hip. I'm like BoJack, baby. I'm hip to the game. You hear me? The game is to be sold and not to be told. I swear. I know I got ghetto attitude, manipulating environment. I got game. If ain't nobody else got it, I got it. And so don't come to me with the bullshit, okay? Now let me stop because it's gonna be a serious video. So then you'll have a motherfucker, he'll say, oh, I took this, like let's say I want a driver's license and I go give somebody 1,700 CDs and he supposed to give me a driver's license. The driver's license supposed to be ready by tomorrow or the next day. It'll take him 3 or 4 weeks. He'll say, oh, he's still taking his time. I know y'all still using typewriters, but goddamn, how long does it take you to type this shit up? Like, for real. So then you like, okay, now it's been 3 weeks. It's going on 4 weeks, and you still ain't finished with it. Nigga, you spent my money. Like, y'all be on some crackhead shit. Now, I don't want to insult nobody. I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I don't want to burn no bridges. None of that shit. I'm just telling it like it T.I. is. Because this shit is sickening. And it's fucked up. And the crazy part about it is you gonna pay the nigga. But he'd rather steal from you than let you pay him. And then, on top of that, if you pay him, he still gonna steal from you. So, don't trust nobody. If you want something done, you gotta do that shit yourself. So like you said, let's say that, it's a lot of corruption over here, and sometimes corruption work in your favor. So let's say you wanna do some corrupted shit, because you have to. And you go talk to a nigga and be like, all right, so I need you to handle this for me, do this for me. He'd be like, all right, so it's gonna be 4,000. Let's just give a figure, 4,000 CDs. You'd be like, all right, I'm gonna give you 2,000 now. I give you the other 2,000 when you come back with my product. That's how you gotta do it, motherfucker. Because if you don't, he gonna steal the 2,000 anyway. Fuck it. Like, you can't win for losing out this motherfucker. Then I told a photographer, his motherfucking ass, I don't know who he thought I was. I told a photographer, I need a photographer and a videographer for my birthday. I paid him 2,000 CDs. That's $200 or a little bit under 200, maybe like 187 or something like that. I paid him for the photographer and the videography. So I get to the party, the photographer not even there yet. So by the time he come, I'm like, damn, I've been sitting in this car waiting for the pull up. And you bullshitted me this whole time. So I told him, just get in place. So he go to get in place, and he on the phone. So he got the camera down there and everything. So I'm pulling up. He supposed to be recording me. He on the motherfucking phone. So, I'm like, okay, what happened to the videographer? He said, oh, the videographer coming. So I asked the boss. I've been asking for my shit for 3 weeks now. I ain't got nothing. So I asked the boss, what happened to the videographer? Oh, he said, oh, he was dead. And I remembered in the back of my head when I first asked for him, he said, I could do videography too. So he did a couple little clips, gave me a minute and 20 seconds worth of footage and tell me a videographer was dead. Never got my pictures or nothing. And I just got that after begging for 3 weeks. So why you bullshit me? Like, just tell me that the videographer never showed up and you don't want to give me my money back. Like, they fuck things up for themselves. Like, people wonder why you in the hole and can't get out. You wonder why you in a ditch and you can't find your way out. Because you fuck up yourself. People need to understand that you create your own destiny. So they all over here worshiping God, the Lord, or whatever the hell they worshiping, and praying and sacrificing and all this voodoo and witchcraft and working roots and all the stuff that they doing. Black magic, all types of shit. They not realizing that nobody's coming to save you. I'm sorry to tell you, no one's coming. You seen, it was like 400 years of slavery. Nobody showed the fuck up. Like, it's like if you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. You pray every night, you expect God gonna save you. You could pray every night and say, Jesus is gonna jump off the cross and save me. And nobody comes. Eventually, you gotta wake the fuck up. Nobody's coming. So while you sitting here waiting for a God or whoever, Buddha, Allah, I don't know, you waiting for all these people to come save you. Save your fucking self. You believe in everybody else. Okay, I'm gonna not say believe, because believing means you don't know. You trust in everybody else and have faith in everybody else, that all these gods and these different creatures and different rivers and oceans and shit that you pray to, you have more trust in them than you have in yourself. And you can actually save yourself. You can actually create your own destiny and figure it out. What's up?
I don't know where you went to.
I'm charging my phone. So you... What?
The battery.
Mm-hmm.
Can I turn myself?
What you want to do?
Connect my phone.
Connect your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just now charging it. Yeah, so I ain't...
The solar machine is not working, so I think that's where the problem is.
crazy. So, like, you create your own path, your own destiny, and when you thinking that, oh, God is gonna come down and give me a job, I've never seen, even me, I've been through some tough times when I was growing up and trying to get a job and all that. I never seen God write the resume for me. I didn't even see him give me the wisdom on how to write the resume, if that's what you call it. It was solely me trying to figure that shit out. I've never seen God pick me up and say, you know what, tomorrow morning, I'm gonna pick you up from the house, be ready, and I'm gonna drive you to your job interview. I never seen God pick up the phone and was like, man, if you should get that job. I never seen it. I told you, I might tell you a joke, but I tell you no lie. I've never seen it happen. So they over here praying, oh, God gonna change things, he gonna fix things. How many years you gonna do that shit before you wake up and realize this shit ain't gonna change until you change it? You keep blaming a million others when it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Like I know, okay, let me pause for cause, because a lot of you people on here, we got naysayers, we got haters, we got procrastinators, we got bullshitters, we got all types of people on there looking at me right now. A lot of you say, oh, she cursed too much. You condemn me, you look down on me. You think that I'm cursing somebody when I say certain choice words. But really, to be honest, those words aren't cursing anybody. The words that they call curse words are cursing who and how. And every word that I say means something positive. So I'm just trying to figure out, how does it hurt you or offend you? And if you're looking at, I always ask people, who made it a curse word? Who made it a bad word? Who made it a word I wasn't supposed to say? Nobody can ever tell me that. But when we go dig deep down, because the rabbit hole goes deep. And so when we dig deep down, all the words that you say out your mouth all the time, you don't even know those the words that be cursing you. What you call the good words, which you don't look at. So in the Western world, or the world itself, because all this shit is ran by these motherfucking white people. So when you look at it, and the words that they told you, oh, it's okay to say, those are the words not to say. And the words they told you was not okay to say, those are the words that you can say. So when they say good morning, morning means death. That means grief, near. Why would I say good morning? Okay? Well, what about when I call myself a parent? A parent is two that's renting children that don't belong to them. Hey, think about that for a second. You lamp on that and then let me know how you feel about it. Okay? And that's just to get to the surface of it. So when I say bitch, and bitch means a female dog, or when I say ass, and ass is the back of a boat or a donkey, or when I say damn, and damn is something that the beaver built, tell me, how am I cursing someone? And is it bad at? Which one of those words meant something bad? Now, you can curse with your mouth, because we can talk about the etymology of words all day. Matter of fact, I'll save it for later. I'm gonna do a video about it. I'm gonna do a video about it, etymology of words, and we can go deep. We can go real deep, because I'm really tired of people commenting, oh, she cursed too much. Oh, those words are ridiculous. Those words are ridiculous only because they are considered bad words through culture and religion. If we talk about culture, and we talk about, the Europeans didn't want us to say those type of words. Ask me if I give a fuck, because I don't. Then if you say, okay, so what about the fact that it's religion? I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God or Jesus. Jesus was a slave ship. Believe in me, you don't know. And God is in me. So what we talking about? I am God. I'm a creator. I create my own destiny. I create my own habits. I'm a habit of creation. I created my children. I do me. So, and that's not being cocky. That's not being conceited. None of that. I'm just convinced that I am God. God is in me. God lives in me, and I create what I want. So that's just to break that down for a little bit for the people who got something to say. You know, we ain't gonna keep on dwelling on this, but I had to come and do this video real quick. So that's one thing. And one thing for certain, two things for sure. When you come here, don't trust no one. Not even the nigga you sleeping with. Because that nigga's a fraud too. I don't know how many times my husband tries to extort me on a daily. I don't even know. I can't even count. But it's not that he doesn't love me. It's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't like you. It's that they don't know no better. They hungry. And people will do anything when poverty hits. They don't think. Loyalty doesn't lie. Loyalty is so far away that it don't make no sense. Crazy part is you gotta watch your family because your own friends, your own family will snitch on you. Will good morning, how you doing? They will snitch on you or go against you when it comes to money. If they think that they can get something out of it, they will turn their back on you quick, fast, and hurry. They don't even know what loyalty is. Loyalty is not even in their repertoire. That's how bad shit is over here. So at the end of the day, you can't stay over here more than 10 days. Stay over here for a month, 2 months, 3 months, you will die. Literally, like, you will lose all your train of thought. You will lose your mind. Like, you will go back dead, broken, naked. And then they want half. So I'm telling you, shit is crazy. But yeah, so you got to figure it out, like what you gonna do before you make that move, because I'm telling you, if you make a move based on, oh, I got support over them, I got family over there, you will be alone. You'll be alone and frustrated. I'd rather be with the old devil I know than the new devil I don't know, because these motherfuckers over here wicked. And I'm telling you, when it comes to intelligence, very smart, very in tune. Like, they are very they got it. The smartest people in the world. Then how can you be the smartest motherfucker in the world and still broke? Because it's a thin line between intelligence and, I'll say, common sense. It's a thin line between it. Somebody could be very intelligent but have no common sense. Somebody can have all the common sense in the world and not have a lick of intelligence. It goes like that sometimes, you know? So when you come over here, you're dealing with thousands and thousands of intelligent people who have no common sense, no loyalty, lack trust and honesty. They lie so quick. But the crazy part is, my discernment is so good, and what is not good about me is that I'm very optimistic. I think that's my problem. I give too many chances. Think, oh, this person ain't gonna do that. Now, I know, because it'll come to me. As soon as I meet him, it'll come to me. Don't trust that motherfucker. As soon as you open up your mouth, it'll say, don't trust that motherfucker. And my stupid ass will be like, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give her a chance. I'll see how she gonna play it. I do that at home all the time. My heart's so pure and so good for people that I just give everybody a chance to fuck me in the ass with no KY jelly and no grease. And like I'm sick and tired of it. And I feel like the only way that I can not go through it is to be like P. Diddy and say, fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you gotta work hard for it. I work hard for my shit, but then I'm always giving it. And a person who don't work hard for it won't appreciate it, you know? And you'll see a lot of unappreciative people here. Like, you can give them the world and it still ain't enough. You can tell them, look, I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna take care of you. Help me on this, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna make your life better. I'm gonna take you to greener pastures. And I'm not just saying it, I'm gonna actually do it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna spend $5,000 on your visa to do it. That'd be the same motherfucker that will fuck you in the end. The same motherfucker will fuck you over. And it's just like, at what point is enough enough? Then another thing too, when you leave, you don't tell nobody, because you gonna have everybody asking, oh, when you going home? How long you gonna be here? So I went to an Airbnb and the lady asked me when I was going home. So I said, I'm going home tomorrow. And she was like, oh my God, okay. I've been to America before. She started talking this dumb shit. So she was like, here's this drink and it's good for your energy. It's good for your bones. It's like tea. You just drink it in the morning before you eat your breakfast. And some said, don't drink that shit. And I end up giving it to a lady that was staying in the other Airbnb, because I had moved to another Airbnb, who was staying in the other Airbnb, and she died. That shit was meant for me. It's so fucking crazy and wicked over this motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna get arrested for that shit. Ain't nobody gonna get charged with that murder. That shit just gets swept right up under the rug like nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's fucked up. You can't eat from nobody. You can't drink from nobody. When a motherfucker give you a bottle of water, look at that motherfucker and make sure the plastic's still on. If the plastic ain't on, don't drink that shit. Don't tell nobody where you going, when you going, and how you going there. It ain't their business. And don't let nobody help you pack or unpack. They would try to cater to you like, oh my God, like you're a queen. And they want to help you. Everything is a setup. So I think I pretty much gave y'all the gist of everything as far as trust is concerned. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Then I'll try to do another video once I leave. But I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, y'all. Because I'm tired. I'm worn out. I'm frustrated. I'm looking over my shoulder. Looking at everybody sideways. Asking a lot of fucking questions. Never asked this many questions in my fucking life. I don't even like to ask questions. I don't even like people asking me questions. When people ask me questions, I'm like, why you keep questioning me? Why you keep asking me questions? Now I'm the motherfucker asking all these questions. Then it's like, what's next? It ain't food, it ain't sex, and it ain't house parties in the projects. Stay tuned. I'll be back with another banger. Baby, calm down, calm down.